So at this time, I'm going to introduce my friend, your friend, Arnold. Thank you.
The Arnold Classic 2020. We have unanimously agreed to dedicate this show to Franco Columbu.
Patrick Moore. Joshua Lenartowicz. Steve Kuklo. Dexter Jackson. Victor Martinez. Johnny Jackson. Akeem Williams. Cedric McMillan. Mamdou Big Rami El Sabaye. Sergio Oliva Jr. Max Charles. William Bonac. Morgan Ast. This is your field for the 2020 Arnold Classic Bodybuilders.
While we wait for Big Steve, big shout out to everybody at the Red Con One Gym in Boca Raton, Florida, watching
Steve,
it at the watch party.
Dexter, Rami, and William.
There we go. Now, they're calling them out in numerical order, okay? So nobody get crazy yet. Now, this is the same call out that they made this morning, barring any adds or subtracts anybody here. So this was your projected top 4 from this morning.
Dexter and William, switch, please.
Now, I'll tell you this. Somebody got to William. Look at his legs. Got a little sheen on there. So,
They sure
Gentlemen,
did.
quarter
Smart
turn to
play.
the right.
What a great call out for Steve Kuklo. How
Quarter
about
turn
him up there
right.
with Big Rami, Dexter Jackson, and William Bonac.
Go on, Stephen.
It's awesome. He must be so excited right now being up there.
Quarter turn right.
Dexter looks very
Face
much
front.
improved from this morning, and this could be dangerous for William because I got to be honest, I don't think William looks as good as he does this morning, but I do think
Front
Dexter
double
does look
bicep.
better.
Well, so far, having Dexter next to William is a good sign for Dexter. We'll see what happens, where Big Steve moves him around to.
Interesting
Front lat
dichotomy here.
spread.
You've got the two, arguably, we'll call them, quote, smallest guys in the show, and two of the biggest guys in the show.
The bookends, the big
Yeah,
bookends.
as bookends, yeah. Well, as Arnold said in his opening
Side chest.
remarks about Franco, who we lost this past year, a good small man can beat a good big man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's interesting too, Bob, as you look at them hit their side chest, you see Big Rami, who's known as the biggest of the big guys, and Steve is doing a really good job keeping up size-wise.
Yeah, Steve he's losing no
Hanging with
ground to
back double
nobody. I mean,
bicep.
he's holding his own, and he's earned this position. So now again, somebody can be called up into this group if Steve sees fit. But this shot right here is going to tell you a whole lot. And this is one of Dexter's better shots. All right, what are we seeing, Luke?
I think, I mean, I'm noticing Rami's this, for him,
Back lat
he's improved
spread.
the most from the rear since this morning. I do actually agree with you with what you said about Bonac. He's not quite as quite there as where he was
It'll
earlier.
be curious to see if Steve moves these guys around or if he leaves. Now look at that shot from Dexter right there. Oh.
Yeah.
I think Dexter had 2 cheeseburgers.
Whole lot of muscle going on there.
Well, so Bob, if he doesn't move anybody and he leaves and lets them go off like this, it's
Side
pretty
tricep.
indicative of the fact that Dexter moved up a spot. And he's in the top
yeah,
two, one or two.
yeah, because Dexter was third, fourth looking this morning, and clearly he's up in 2 right now. If this doesn't move, again, if you're watching at home, okay, you'd be looking at 1 and 2 in the middle either way, and 3 and 4 on the outsides either way.
Usually Steve will move everybody around and give everybody a chance to
Abdominals
move,
and thighs.
but sometimes not.
Now, Steve will mess with you.
Yeah.
Like sometimes he'll do stuff just to do it, just to mess with the audience, which I think is kind of funny.
Abdominals and thighs.
To be honest, that's not a great shot for anybody.
No.
So, that is not the bread and butter shot of any one of these 4 guys.
I also think seeing William next to Steve.
But now, look at Steve. Look at that most muscular from Steve. I thought he can hang with anybody with that shot.
Steve's known for his quads. And I think where Williams slightly downsides, it's really kind of sticking out
Thank
now.
you, gentlemen. Back in line, please.
Yeah.
Sergio. Cedric.
There it is.
Yes.
Akeem.
And
Yep.
Akeem
And
Williams. I
Steve.
just took the words out of my mouth.
And who?
And Max Charles? No, Max Charles. Just the 3 they
I'm
got to
good.
call him.
Hey,
They're gonna
he'll call somebody else.
I'll bring Kukla back in.
Oh,
Interesting.
no, that's not good for Steve.
No. Now Steve's in the battle
Now,
for.
again, let me explain to
Steve
everybody
and
who's
Akeem
watching out there,
switch.
okay? Why is he calling Steve Kukla back out with these guys, okay? And this is what I love about Steve Weinberger and the judging panel, okay? Because they want to give these guys an opportunity to see if they can compare with Steve, okay, for that, let's say, 3rd, 4th position.
Quarter turn
All
right.
So this is what I'm talking about, Steve, giving these guys an opportunity to compete. And this is all you can ask for as a competitor, Luke. I mean, you know this better than
Yeah,
anybody.
of course.
You want
Quarter
this
turn.
comparison. If you're Sergio and Cedric,
Well, this is the comparison we all wanted to see.
Yes. And Cedric's looking good. I mean,
Cedric's he's been
looking
improving
really good right
every
now.
yeah, he's getting better as he's going.
Yeah.
Just
Now,
Sergio-
you can't
right.
see a lot of a difference here between the muscularity of a Cedric McMillan and Sergio. The years of the gym, you can
Yes.
tell in that shot.
Well, Cedric has one of the best backs, I think, as well.
Yes,
in
he
the
does.
IFBB.
But they're all holding their own. But
Face front.
this is a precarious situation for Steve Kukla right now because
Cedric and
this
Steve
is literally
switch.
going to make or break whether he's in the top 4 or whether he slides to 5 or 6.
To me, Cedric is quite clearly getting better.
Oh, so they're switching him around. Okay.
Now this is great for Cedric, not so much for Steve.
Front double
Yeah.
bicep.
You can see the confidence building on Cedric's face as well.
Well, I'll tell you what, Sergio should be getting more confident too because he's
Yeah.
right in the mix. And he knows this is it for him. I mean, this is going to make or break whether he's in 4th or 5th. There's a big difference between 4th and 8th
Front
in
lat
this show.
spread.
Yes.
Now, Akeem Williams, to me, is softening up a little bit. Cedric is getting better with every pose. Sergio is getting better. And Kukla's about the same.
Side
I don't think
chest.
he's fading per se. But I think these comparisons are definitely...
Look at Cedric's legs. Side of his legs coming in a little bit better. You know, maybe the cheeseburger paid off. And also we talk about polish, right?
That's still a great shot for Kukla
Back double
right there.
bicep.
You can tell the polish versus no polish. Like
feel,
Kukla,
This is going to tell you right here who's 4th and
I
5th.
did notice then, I think Sergio's getting a little bit tired. Maybe he was letting his midsection go
He's
a little bit.
military, man. Believe me, he could do this for days.
Suck it in.
Now, look at the difference. I was just talking about Sergio's back versus Cedric's. That's the difference between a guy who's been training an extra 15
Well, I
years.
mean, as we were talking about with the seal skin.
Relax,
Akeem.
spread
Look,
out,
I mean, if you look at the
relax,
difference
spread.
between Akeem and Cedric, the level of detail is just night
yeah,
and day.
it's pretty dramatic.
And you can see, and you can actually see it looks like a skin thing.
I hope we get a chance to see Cedric right next to Kukla. Because right now, from where I'm seeing
yeah. Listen, it could happen. I mean, Steve will work these guys to death. So we've all been on the receiving end of that one.
Oh, yeah, it sucks.
I haven't been on the receiving end of it.
I have.
I've
Side
certainly witnessed
Luke
that.
has.
Yeah. It's it can be withering.
I think a lot of people don't even understand how difficult it is to pose this long, this
No.
hard, under the lights as well.
And with pressure. And,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Well, if this stays
Relax.
the same, then
Face
it
front.
should go.
Steven Cedric switch back.
You see, he's
Wait a minute,
cramping.
wait a minute.
Cedric's
Yeah,
lower ab.
moving him
I,
back.
I noticed his pec was cramping during his routine
Who
as well.
was?
Cedric.
Oh, Cedric.
If you look at Cedric's lower bottom right ab, left if
Yeah,
you're facing,
he's
cramped
cramping up. But you know what? That's a professional right
Yeah.
there because he ain't letting nobody know.
No. He can't. Not when he's in battling right now.
Well, listen, Steve gave him a shot,
Abdominals and
and that's all
thighs.
you can do with
Yep.
this. But I think he's probably seen enough from Kukla that he's solidified his spot. I feel bad for Cedric right now because if he's cramped, that is the worst position in the world when you're cramping.
Your favorite
and you got to hit that
muscular.
shot. I have been there and done that. It is not a good feeling.
You know, he's doing a great job of covering it up. Because that would,
Yeah.
for me, like I've had a ab cramp, and man, you just want to like stretch it and pretend, you know.
I got to be honest, you know, after seeing these comparisons now, like I say, Steve wasn't really fading at all, and he's certainly not now. So I think I got to probably leave him in his position.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in
Now
line,
it's a
please.
battle for 5th and 6th between
Patrick,
Sergio,
Joshua,
who I think might be
Victor,
ahead of Cedric
Johnny,
if he left him in that lineup.
Max,
You know, the way
and
he did
Morgan.
with
left
Cedric
him- they
back
left
on
him
the
in middle.
outside.
Yeah, left him in the middle.
So right now I got to put, I think Sergio climbed up a spot in the 5th, Cedric 6th, and Akeem 7th.
I can't help but root for Cedric, the red Catalan athlete.
Of course,
so
because
I
you're
have no choice.
Because you're biased like that.
I can't
Yeah,
help it.
That's okay.
Max and Johnny switch.
Cedric probably should have won the whole show.
Yeah. Damn judges, politics. You know.
Victor and Johnny switch.
I think this goes back to our point earlier, highlighting with
Yeah.
Patrick. He just needs size. That's it. Just needs some size.
Yeah, just time in the gym, man.
Yeah.
He's got
Morgan
all
and
the
Josh
makings.
switch.
Look how big Morgan is.
I thought they put Morgan
And they put
next
him next to
him.
Patrick
Get out.
and Johnny. Yeah,
Gentlemen, quarter turn to the right.
Steve is a troll.
He's got a full head, Morgan, over the two next to him.
See, now, personally, I would have liked to have seen them bring up Max
Quarter turn right.
into that last call-out. And to see if he could have hung.
Yeah.
But clearly the judges are not seeing enough there that they thought it warranted a comparison. So, interesting.
I mean, I would assume it is just the size thing.
Quarter turn.
You're probably right, yeah.
Face front.
You know, the interesting thing is going to be after this is obviously
Spread
the
out,
judges
hit a
are going
front
to go
double
back down,
bicep.
put their scores together. That pretty much gets added to the morning scores, and that's where you end up with your eventual placings. But I'm on the fence right now, man. I mean, I had William kind of in a solid 1-2 this morning, and 2 was up in the air. But I don't know. I think
Front
I've seen
lat
enough
spread.
from Dexter that he might be knocking on the door right now. So this might come down to the post now.
I honestly, it could flip flop either way. No, I mean,
I don't think I saw enough from Big Ramy that he's in
no.
contention for the win. I think it's
He-
definitely between Dexter and
seems like it, right?
and,
I mean,
and
Ramy was
William.
He was
Side
a bit sharper
chest.
from the back, but I mean, Dexter just transforms since this morning.
Well, Big Ramy just doesn't flow is the problem. So as big as he is, 300 pounds of muscle, you know, it's like you say, his thighs are a little bit too big. You know, the waist could be a little smaller. He could use a little bit more. But, you know, with those fine adjustments, I mean, listen, he'd be killing everybody
Back
out
double
here.
bicep.
So I guess we'll know for sure. You know, a lot of times Steve brings out the top 2 or something like that at the very
Morgan's
end,
glutes.
right?
I know.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he might.
His glutes
Yeah, I
are
know.
crazy.
Morgan's just crazy, man. Look at the conditioning of this guy. But that's a shame, really, because obviously he has done about as good a job as you're going to do with a frame that big.
And his glute, if you look at his glute, his
Back
one glute
lat
is the size as
spread.
everybody else's glutes together.
Yep.
So you think Steve will bring back the top 2 or something
Well,
like top
Steve's
4?
going to do one. Yeah, he likes
at
to
the
give
end.
credit where it's due sometimes to reward those guys. So, in my opinion, he would probably bring back William.
Side
and Dexter.
tricep.
That's
I
what
would,
was
I
thinking.
would love to see Dexter take this.
Well, that would be
so would
crazy.
Dexter. And let me tell you something. How fitting would that be? That would be number 30.
Yeah.
Winningest of bodybuilder of all time. Again, that's a record we're never going to see broken. And I tell you what, that starts a real
Abdominals and
good
thighs.
road to his final show at the Olympia this year.
Just Max hitting that. He's about to hit hands over head abdominal. You really get a feel for how peeled Max is in this shot.
Max is in great shape. Like I
great
said, I
shape.
really would have liked to. I mean, size notwithstanding, I would have liked to have seen him in the last call out just to see if he compared.
His midsection's pretty much perfect.
Your favorite most muscular. Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line, please.
Here we go. Here we go.
So you're almost right, Bob. Add one more.
Front double bicep.
Well, but the one thing it tells you is clearly Kukla was probably in fourth.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any question about that, but this is pretty much it right here, boys. Like this
Front
is going to
lat
give you
spread.
your winner. Now, if I know Big Steve, he will move these
Relax.
guys around just to keep it interesting and put Dexter in the middle
Dexter
and
and
put
William
Rami in the middle
switch.
probably. There you go.
Here we go.
And I know
Here we
Big
go.
Steve. Boy, that just gave a big boost to
Side
Dex.
chest.
He's going to give him a few shots in the center. And, you know, I like when he does this because it gives each guy that, I mean, I know it's you know, it
Back
doesn't make a
double
lot of sense
bicep.
to a lot of the people watching, but, you know, you want to be in that center, man. It does kind of mean something in bodybuilding.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you're Dexter, right, the adrenaline, you move to the center and the final call out with two other dudes.
Luke, you've been in that position. I mean, how's it feel like when you
Back
get
lat
that
spread.
call, like, and it's like, oh man, this is like I'm holy crap, I'm in the lead
Well,
here.
Dex is probably used to it, but I was just like, what the? It was to me. It was like it was a blur.
When I looked at Luke's eyes when that happened, he looked over and goes, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
He couldn't
I think
believe
there's
it.
I think there's a picture of me.
Relax,
just like,
turn
my eyes
around.
coming
Deer
out.
in the headlights. Or a
Rami
cow,
and Dexter
or, you know, whatever
switch.
animal you want to pick on for this one. Though. Big Rami in the middle.
Oh, here we go.
Look at Dexter laugh. You know why he's laughing? Because he's been
Side
around so long. He
tricep,
knows
yeah.
the game, so he knows it doesn't necessarily mean anything, but he'll play it up.
I honestly have Dexter here out of the three.
You have him what?
Winning.
Winning.
I think so.
I'm telling you, it's.
I think Rami's faded a touch.
And I think William has faded just a touch.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but
Abdominals
again,
and
when you're
thighs.
getting sharper as the blade is. You're gonna fight, huh? Actually, I told you have a little fun with these guys. Look at Rami. Yeah, that's right. Love it. Tell you, big man represents pretty good in those abdominals,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it's certainly he may have a larger waist, but his stomach is always in check. He's got great abs and good shot for him.
Relax.
Right now, he needs to tighten
William
up.
and
the
Rami
shot, but
switch.
The rest of it,
Gentlemen, your favorite, most muscular.
Here we go. I gotta go with Dexter, man. I really do.
yeah.
I had William this morning.
Yeah, me too.
We made that clear at the pre-judging.
But Dexter's just getting harder and
Dexter
harder and
to
harder.
me has gotten harder
Thank
and
you,
more
gentlemen.
crisp.
Back in line. This
Rami
concludes this round.
clearly has faded a little
Back
bit.
to you, Clint.
I'll tell you what, it's not a lot.
Thank you,
we're
Steve.
talking again.
Thank
we're
you,
splitting
judges.
hairs, but
What do you think,
Dexter
ladies and
doing? How's
gentlemen?
he doing this?
I don't know.
Let-
I mean,
Let's
he
post
wins this
down.
thing.
The problem, see, for
At
Dexter,
51 years old, bro, that's insane.
knowing Dexter, he wins. He may not retire.
That's
after
what I
all.
said,
He may not
yeah.
retire
He's
after
got-
all.
They're going into the pose down right now.
Who's it gonna be?
So, Bob, knowing Dexter, he wins a few of these in a row. Does he still retire or does he change his mind?
Nah. I think he's done. All right, bodybuilders into the audience. As you can see, this is been done for many years here at the Arnold. This gives the audience a great opportunity to see these guys up close and personal. When you see some of the best bodybuilders in the world really right in your face, it's pretty cool. So they're going to have a little bit of fun with the audience here, give a little bit back to the community.
It's a great opportunity. Everybody wants to take a selfie with their favorite
Well,
bodybuilder.
and it gives us a chance to do some predictions here because these guys are going to be out there for a little while. So, all right, Luke, what have we seen? And I got a quick minute here, but I got to bring my man in, Tony Doherty.
There he is. There he is.
What's up, big man? All right, Tony.
Joining him is Arnold champion and Olympia champion Brandon Curry.
So tell me, let's put this down here. You hold this. Thank you for your help. This is unbelievable, let me tell you. In Columbus, 50 years ago, I was posing here with your dad in Columbus, Ohio. I mean, this is like, and now today, to see his son looking so extraordinary. I mean, it's too bad that your father passed away way too early. But if he would see this picture, he would be laughing and he would be smiling and he would be the happiest guy in the world. So I just want you to know, on his behalf, I can tell you, and on my behalf, how proud we are of you. Unbelievable. You're fantastic. Your posing was extraordinary. Man, you made some really good and slick moves here today. I can tell you. You didn't win this trophy for nothing. So just tell me, how much did you concentrate on posing, and how much time did you spend on this routine every day?
I feel like my whole life. I feel like all I've been doing is studying tape, and I've been born in this sport. I tell people all the time that bodybuilding is different for me. It's what I do, but it's also why I'm alive. My parents were both pros. They met because of the sport of bodybuilding, and now here I am. And I feel like I've been waiting for this my whole life, and now I don't even know what to say. Me and my friends over there, we've been driving to this show for a long time. Every year, I've driven here every year on my own, from Chicago, from Florida, from North Carolina, just to come watch the show, and it's really for the real fans. And I wanted to say, everyone here tonight is a true fan of bodybuilding. With everything that happened this weekend and the catastrophes, it really showed us the difference between the fitness industry and the bodybuilding industry. And we are one, and we are strong, and we will always take care of each other. And this is why I do it. I do it for the real fans. And I don't expect anyone to be as crazy as I am studying tape and looking at old film. But I think we could all step up the posing in general across the board. I think it's lagging, and I think there's a bit of class that's missing from bodybuilding that we can step up as a whole. And there is a bunch of us that are putting our craft into it. And I want to thank the Lorrimers for even giving us a platform to even present that. I'm so lucky to be a part of this and to be able to be doing this with you. I'm even alive with the best, I feel like the best poser ever, and that's Terrence Ruffin. I think he is the Muhammad Makawi of my generation, and I think that we can all be better on different levels and help the sport grow. But I wanted to ask you something. I know the rule is you never take the mic from you, but like you said, my dad, he would be proud. I don't know what he would be thinking. I don't know what he would be saying, but I will tell you this. I know that if I got you to hit the victory pose right now, he would love that. Can I take it? You hit it? The victory pose? Can you hit the victory pose?
Which one?
The victory
I had so many victory poses.
My dad's victory pose.
Oh, your dad's victory pose. You mean the overhead pose? No, I want you to do the victory pose.
No,
Come on
I'll
now.
do yours and you do my dad's.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Good luck with everything. I hope that you come back, and you come back until you win this, because you're really unbelievable. You're in unbelievable shape. So I wish you the best of luck in the future, okay? Let's give him a big hand. Come on.
Thank you, Arnold. Thank you, Sergio.
All right, Bob Chick back with Aaron Singerman and Luke Sandow, our continuing coverage here at the Arnold 2020. You just saw a great moment on stage. Sergio Jr. taking home best honors for best presentation from Arnold, so that's pretty cool. That he used to obviously compete with Sergio's dad back in the day, so that what a great moment here at the Arnold for that and for Sergio. What a great experience.
Last person to beat him, right? Was his dad.
Yes.
Yeah, it was the last person to beat Arnold.
That's right.
Yeah. And we'd like to thank Franco's wife, Debbie, and his daughter, Maria.
They've got 2 awards back this year. That best presentation, which you just saw, Sergio, and the most muscular, which I don't know, from a bet man, I got to either go Big Ramy or
Hakeem.
Or Big Ramy, I don't know.
Or Big Ramy, yeah.
Winning the
And now
first
they've
ever
changed the
Franco
name of this
Colombo
award to
award.
the Franco Award, right?
Yes,
It's
they've actually have a
Big
very
Ramy
special
Elspeth.
statue trophy.
Didn't they pretty much bring this award in for Branch Warren? Because I remember
And
I
we
don't
have
know. Was
his
it the first
wife,
person to win?
Debbie
He won, yeah, he's got a whole bunch of them.
and
Yeah, there it
Maria
is, Big
Colombo's
Ramy,
daughter
obviously with
presenting
the
trophy
and that was a pretty easy call.
Debbie Colombo
And who better to give it to him but your reigning Olympia champion, Brandon Curry.
Looking very nice in his suit, I have to say.
Nice little check to boot. And the award I can't wait to see because this was especially commissioned in memory of Franco Colombo. Obviously, everybody knows that story.
That's very cool.
Wow.
Look at that.
The first one, that's super cool. Wow.
Kind of would have made more sense if he was doing a most muscular.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you, Brandon. Now that's the most muscular right there.
That's some beef right there.
Yeah. It's funny he doesn't usually hit that most muscular than when he did,
No.
huh? Really cool.
Just wanted to ask you one quick question. I mean, what does it mean to you to get the first Franco Colombo trophy, since he was such a great champion, one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time?
When I heard you to talk about the history about your friend before the show, I really felt that mean how you have a friend in the stage. When I stopped 1 year, last year to compete, I felt that I missed my friends. I missed my friends to be in that place. And that make me, you know, I need to compete back again to be in that place again. Doesn't matter, Rami is first, doesn't matter, Rami is last one. And that means the best place to make a friend is this line. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Arnold, Debbie, and Maria. And
Big congratulations, Big Ramy. Obviously, your most muscular award winner.
Carmel and Edward Yang of the
Sergio.
Columbus Dispatch.
This is tense. This is tense. This is
Cedric
tense.
McMillan.
Lots on the line here. Ah.
There it is.
There it is.
So we actually called that one right. So Sergio actually picked up a spot over Cedric. No surprise there. Cedric looked good. Clearly not as best as we talked about earlier. But still in the top six.
He definitely made some ground since this morning. I think.
Yeah, still fighting it out.
Yeah. Okay. So
I got to
Congratulations and thank you, Cedric.
I'm gonna go Sergio next. I'm gonna think they left
Check being
Steve
presented
Kukla
by
in fourth
Jan
place.
Tanner.
Yeah.
I think so too.
And Mayor Aravainen from Cryotech Nordic, $15,000, and the fifth place award goes to Sergio Oliver Jr.
That's a great position for Sergio.
Yes.
The improvements obviously appreciated by the judges. He's got to be feeling pretty good. I mean, obviously he got an award from Arnold himself, got a little airtime, and picks up an impressive fifth place finish at the Arnold. So congratulations,
result.
Sergio.
Amazing result for him.
All right, I'm
Well
sticking
done,
with
Serge.
Steve
Well
Kukla
done.
here in fourth. He had Steve had to fight for that spot, as you see.
Yeah.
They called those other guys out.
Thank
They kind
you,
of dropped him
Sergio.
down, see if anybody else could beat him.
Our
probably
fourth
got
place
worked the
award,
Yeah, he did.
a
And,
check for
good Steve.
$30,000, being
Another
presented
good
by
placing. He's up
Brett
from last year.
Reichard
Yep.
and the baddest man on the planet, Randy Couture. That goes to Steve Kuklo.
As expected.
All right, now
Very good, well.
this is where it gets interesting. I'm going to go with Big Ramy for third. I think the other two guys pretty much established themselves, especially tonight, into first and second, and then we'll get into our predictions on that one to see if they swung it the other way or
Congratulations,
if William
Steve Kuklo.
hung on enough from this morning.
Yep.
Our third place award being presented by Nick Kretsulis and Jan Tanner again. $50,000 goes to Mamdao Big Ramy Elspaye.
There it is. And you get it right on cue because
didn't like
the crowds always like the freaks.
Yeah.
Guess what? They're out there booing, but listen, you got to appreciate what
Big
Big Ramy's
Ramy.
brought back to the table. And his first venture with new coach Chad Nichols, so the future's looking pretty bright for the big man. All right, I am going to go. Now, I thought Dexter looked a little sharper tonight, at least from what we can see on the video monitor here in the back. I'm going to say they stuck with
Thank you,
William
Ramy.
Bonac for the win.
And now
So I
it's
think
down to
Dexter,
two.
I think he made up some ground. Did he make up enough
I
ground?
still think Dexter
The second place
All right.
award being
I think
presented
Williams-
All
by
right, sir.
Mayor
I think Williams
Aravainen
gonna get it.
from Cryotech And Fred Biggie Smalls from Big Sports, $75,000. In second place tonight, the one and only Dexter Jackson.
Ah, there it is.
The blade.
The sentimental pick, obviously. You would like to have seen Dexter finish off his Arnold career, obviously, with a win. But you know what? You can't take it away from William. He had a little bit of a lead in the morning, I believe. Dexter made up some ground, but clearly not enough ground. And there's your winner again, William Bonac. William, Mr. Consistency.
The Conqueror.
The Conqueror. Hey, he conquered again.
He conquered once again.
The greatest, Dexter Jackson. Our first place award being presented by Steve Slater of Rogue Fitness and Natalie Eva Marie from Rain Body Fuel. $130,000. And your Arnold Classic Champion 2020, William Bonac.
There it is, your first champ of 2020. William the Conqueror Bonac back in the winner's circle,
Arnold.
back to the Olympia.
Arnold on stage with that magnificent Arnold
He earned it, Bob.
Classic
He was shredded, in
statue.
shape, as
William.
always.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's been very hard to beat lately, so.
I know you've
He's
been
very
waiting for
consistent.
this.
Like I said, that's his hallmark, is his consistency, and that's going to bode well with the judges always. They like to see that. Remember we were talking about earlier, Luke, about how the judges always got it in their mind of what you looked like last time. Well, he looked that good last time he won this show.
If you're always 100%, you're always, it's pretty difficult to deny.
Yeah.
William Bonac, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, look at that. What a winner. One of our best lineups ever. Over to you, Arnold.
Arnold's always thinking about the selfie. Look at him. He's going to get the picture
He
with the
loves
crowd
it,
in the
doesn't he?
back.
He just loves it.
Yeah. He's going to put it, what does he do?
It's Snapchat,
Snapchat. He's going to put it on
Snapchat, yeah.
Snapchat.
Arnold's very up on to date up on all the social media
He's
stuff.
down
and all
with the
that.
kids.
He knows, look, he knows.
Oh,
He knows
hang on,
what-
let's listen in.
Huh?
I feel amazing. I feel wonderful, man. You know, my world is like, it's like I'm in heaven now, man, for the second time. You know,
So tell me now about your training. Maybe you can share something, some of your secrets.
I don't really have a secret. My only secret is hard training, you know, patience, dedication. I just bring myself to the gym every day, you know, so I take it a day by day, you know, and see how it goes. You know, I don't plan ahead. So each day is a struggle for me. And this prep was really tough for me because I was dealing with the injury as well. Lost my sponsor as well. So this really means a lot to me for the title. So I want to thank everybody for coming here, for supporting us as well. You know, also despite the coronavirus, for you guys to be here, for your understanding, really appreciate it. And thank you for your understanding, you know. And hopefully we can do this over with the expo in a few months' time or even next year, you know. So health comes first, you know. So let's please have understanding for this situation. And thank you guys, thank you all. And I want to thank a special person. And if it's possible, I want to bring that special person to the stage. Because without a special person, I couldn't have done this, you know, because she's the one behind my prep, behind my meals. She's the one who's pushing me every day to go to the gym. She's the one taking care for my kids, you know. And when I'm weak, when I'm tired, she's the one, you know, who lifts us all up. She's stronger than I am. And I want to bring my fiance to the stage. Sienna, please, can you come to the stage?
Hey, William, turn around. Thank you, Arnold. Thank you. Now, we're going to get the top 6 when they're finished, you know. Turn the lights down, maybe. Well, let's line up for a picture, you guys.
Dexter on one side, third place on the other side. And then spread out.
And remember, we've got the seminar, the showcase with all the winners in Arnold tomorrow morning at 9:30. And remember, daylight saving starts tonight, so you've got to get up an hour earlier. We've got a shot of Arnold with the pros, the winners. Then we're going to get the VIP ticket holders on stage for a picture with the platinum ticket holders with your ticket to have a picture with William. Thank you, Arnold. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. Check it out. There's one thing I think the message came from Triple H, from Arnold, and everyone tonight, is we're all in this together. So when you see someone at the gym or someone struggling or someone that's out of shape, give them a word of encouragement and bring them along on the ride. Well done to all the judges. Thanks to the best audience in the world, and good night.